Hello everyone. My name is Noah James Gonzalez. Friends and families call me Nonong Gonzalez, a name given to me by my grandpa which I like, and a name which established my identity. I invite you, together with my mom Angelia, Grandma Nancy, Tita Gian, and my grandpa Jimmy, to come travel with me as I journey around the world to see the beautiful places, its people and culture, and taste its native delicacies. The metro network has 302 stations on 13 lines, plus one branch line, totaling 294 kilometers, of which approximately 96% of stations are underground. The only surface parts are between Impalme and west of Eugenia de Montejo, between Lago and north of Casa de Campo, and between south of Puerta de Arganda and Arganda del Rey, for a total of 8 above-ground stations. Additionally, some 30 kilometers of Metro Ligero lines serve the various regions of the metropolitan area, which have been deemed not populated enough to justify the extraordinary spending of new metro lines. Most of the metro line track length is unsurfaced, usually running on platforms separated from normal road traffic. However, Metro Line 1 has some underground stretches and stations. Traditionally, the Madrid Metro was restricted to the city proper, but today, nearly one-third of its track length runs outside the border of the Madrid municipality. Today, the metro network is divided in 6 regions. Since 1999, Metro de Madrid has used a patented system for its installations. A solid rail hung from the ceiling of the tunnels, instead of the usual copper or aluminum wire hung from the overhead gantries at regular intervals. This type of overhead line is rigid, making it more robust and less prone to failures. Installation outside of tunnels are rare as they require many more support structures compared to traditional wire-based overhead lines, making them more expensive to install. This system of rigid overhead power supply is also used in other metro systems. The Temple of Debod is an ancient Egyptian temple that was dismantled and rebuilt in Madrid, Spain. This shrine was originally erected 15 kilometers south of Aswan in Upper Egypt, before very close to the first cataract of the Nile and to the great religious center in Philae, dedicated to the goddess Isis. In the early 2nd century BC, Adikhalamani, the Kushite king of Meroë, started its construction by building a small single-room chapel dedicated to the god Amun. It was built and decorated in a similar design to the latter Meroitic chapel, on which the Temple of Dakka is based. Later during the reigns of the Ptolemy VI, Ptolemy VIII, and Ptolemy XII of the Ptolemaic dynasty, it was extended on all four sides to form a small temple, 12 by 15 meters, which was dedicated to Isis of Philae. The Roman Emperor Augustus and Tiberius completed its decoration. From the quay, there is a long processional way leading to the stone-built enclosure wall, through three stone pylon gateways, and finally to the temple itself. The pronaos, which had four columns with composite capitals, collapsed in 1868 and is now lost. Behind it lay the original sanctuary of Amun, the offering table room, and a later sanctuary with several side rooms and stairs to the roof. In 1960, due to the construction of the Aswan High Dam, the consequent threat posed by its reservoir to numerous monuments and archaeological sites, UNESCO made an international call to save this rich historical legacy. As a sign of gratitude for the help provided by Spain in saving the Abu Simbel temples, the Egyptian state donated the Temple of Debod to Spain in 1968. The temple was rebuilt in one of Madrid's parks, the Parque del Este, near the Royal Palace of Madrid, and opened to the public in 1972. The reassembled gateways have been placed in a different order than when originally erected. Compared to a photo of the original site, the gateway, topped by a serpent plank sun, was not the closest gateway to the temple proper. It constitutes one of the few works of ancient Egyptian architecture that can be seen outside Egypt and the only one of its kind in Spain. The four temples donated to countries assisting their relocation are: number 1, the Temple of Debod to Madrid, Spain; number 2, the Temple of Dendor to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, United States; number 3, the Temple of Tafe and Rijksmuseum van Oudheden in Leiden, the Netherlands; and lastly, the Temple of Eleusis to the Museo Eleusis in Turin, Italy. As I pause here, I hope you enjoy our ride. Don't forget to watch my next episode, and please hit the red subscribe button below, for it means so much for me. Until next time, thank you so much. Special thanks to Julius Manalo and Erica Candelaria.